YouTube, my name is Sven, welcome to the Metal Foundry. In my channel update video I told you that I would be making my very first gear reviews, and this will be my official first gear review video, as in my hand here I have the Department 10 Boost by Blackstar. But before I tell you more about this pedal, I will tell you a little bit more about Department 10 and about Blackstar itself. Blackstar has always been a very innovative company, and which they always try to portray in their slogan, the sound in your head, with which they meant that you could always create the sound that's in your head with their DPR function and with their ISF function on their amplifiers, like on my Series 1 over here. And with the naming of their new pedal series, Department 10, they do no different. So Department 10 is basically the R&D department in Northampton in UK, which is responsible for Blue Sky innovation and design. And Blue Sky is basically a scientific word, a scientific term for research with a blank check without consequences. So basically they can develop whatever they can dream of without fearing of being laid off, with a limited budget, without having to make money actually. And this is actually very cool, because then they can develop whatever they can think of, and this is what they try to do with the Department 10 Boost series. This is not the very first time that Blackstar makes guitar pedals, because they always had their metal series, and they're also their high HT Boost valve series, or a valve pedal series with a high tension valve inside. And this Boost pedal, Department 10 Boost, is a very special pedal itself as well. This is not a classic boost, just like your tube screamer, but it has a real tube inside, or an ECC83 valve. So ECC83 is basically British for 12AX7. It also has a buffer inside, which means you can use it to run longer cables without losing signal quality. It also comes with a James Baxendale shelving EQ, so you have a low and a high. So you have a low and a high shelf knob, which you can either roll off or boost frequencies above or below a certain cutoff point. And you also have the boost knob with which you can change the level or the gain. So that's enough talking from me. Let's hook this up and listen to how it sounds. So this guitar is tuned in drop D, and since this pedal is a clean boost, it shouldn't change the sound characteristics of this amplifier too much. I have put my amplifier in the warm clean settings, and the ISF feature is on the British settings, and everything else is almost, so the bass is around 1 o'clock, the mids is around noon, and treble is also around 1 o'clock. See how clean it sounds. It's just amazing how clean it sounds. So let's go to the boost. Let's switch it on. Oh, the boost is now. So the boost is now at a quarter. Let's give it a bit more. It's fun. So if I boost the low end, it's like I'm placing my switch in the middle position between the two pickups. It's very cool. We hear a very nice breakup, a very nice saturation of the amplifier. Let's add some more highs. Let's see how that does, what that does. A very much more nasal sound. So let's go back to noon and see. So both high and low are at noon, and just listen to the boost itself, what that does. Now it's the boost is at 12 o'clock. back to a more conservative boost setting and listen to the crunch channel. First without the boost. Let's switch the boost off, go to super crunch. My honest feedback about this pedal, it's not as tight as I would expect an overdrive or a clean boost pedal to be, but it's very transparent and very unforgiving even. It's actually, when you have a decent amplifier, and I've only tried it with my Blackstar, and I can imagine you can also try it with a different kind of amplifier that will react in a complete different way with a boost pedal, with a clean boost at least. I would love to try it out with a PV5150 or a 6505, but that's an amplifier that I don't have in my possession. But this pedal is like a magnifying glass, and it's just like opening up the frequencies and then showing more information of things that you are playing. You can hear it in the boost, you can hear it in the clean part as well, and you can tweak it. So the EQ knobs work perfectly for me. They work brilliant. So you can take away or boost some frequencies, and as I said mid demonstration, the low knob, if I turn it up completely, was like I was blending my neck and my bridge pickup together, just rounding it up a bit. It's not as tight as the pedals I'm used to play with, but it's a lot of fun. And if you're looking for a pedal that's a lot of fun and inspiring, I can only suggest you to try this one out for yourself as well. And yeah, if you have any suggestions and if you have other feedback, please tell me in the comment section what you thought of it, what you think of this pedal, what you think of the sound that I made with it. And it's also up to you to figure out for yourself what you thought after my test and after my video, after playing around. Because I was actually playing around with the pedal like I would play around in a music store. Not paying that much attention to the riffs that I'm playing, but just flowing and just going along with the inspiration that's coming. And that for me is one of the most favorite activities when I'm playing music. So I hope you liked my way of presenting and fiddling around with the pedal. Since this is my first real gear review for a product that I don't own personally and that I'm not paid for either. This is my honest review. I'm not paid for this. The distributor of Blackstar in Belgium just sent this pedal to me on loan and I have to send it back to them. So that was all for me this week. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like my channel, please subscribe and click the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video, which will be every single week. My name is Sven, you've been watching the Metal Foundry, and I see you in a future video. Bye.